No more such bullying, billboards, broadcasting. Let's get to another point. There are a lot of employees right now, not only few here, there are some here, to me in management. Management of this company, somewhere they're in a rage. When they work for the insurance aspect of this company, they're in a rage. The planning aspect of this company, these people's lives are in a rage. You know why? Because they're hell-bound for luxury, and they ain't getting enough. And they'll never get enough. They're in a rage about it. They see everything else in living under their feet, and they're on for one thing: luxury living. The class, the dignity of elegance. Are they after? Up here. They're seeking employment everywhere. They're like a nest of worms that has infested employment and has for years all over the globe. They're in governing staffs now, although not as much as there's some humble in governing staff. I can warn you of that one. And I warn you. And I mean it. Humans that think you can get away with degrading government employees are an idiot. There's some wonderful, humble government employees. They're wonderful people. There's some idiot, I won't argue, some real deviant. And they're right next to some real wonderful. And no one's paying attention to that. The citizens shall, and get some things started here. I don't think any governing staff is horrible. What you're doing on this globe right now has got to be the most asinine thing I've ever seen go on. It's astounding. You got no business when the citizens are failing their living style so dramatically. To point the finger at governing staff right now, you are out of line. Get out of the street with your sign. Get out of the street. Go home. I am the sheriff of this planet. Go home. Maybe the rest of them can't convince you. I will convince you to get out of the street and go home. And government, do not punish them. Now! Government, leave them alone when they go home. You don't want them to unarm or anything else. It's time for a confession around here before you get rid of your arms. I know how to get rid of your arms. First, I got to get rid of the mindset that you're using it with. You give me a second. I'll explain it. Jesus said 3 days. I only know 3 days. He said 3 days to rebuild it. That's true. Cut me. Somebody just said that to me. I know they did. Somebody just said that. Yeah, they did. They did, and I hear their backfeed. See, that's what happens. I overhear someone say that. Someone just corrected me in the sky. Yeah, they did, and I overheard them. You just heard that. This is what I go through. This is why I like monitored. I like espionage. I like it. I like satellite surveillance. As far as I'm concerned, you're not going to man station and go on out into, no, you're not. Because that's in there, and this goes in there with timing and frequency. And sequence, this thing, timing, runs through the globe. I mean, this globe, the cosmos. You don't need to research anymore with a Westinghouse and GE and dumb invention. They don't. You know plenty about it. You know plenty about this. Let's move this off its axis a little bit. Let's run around this star a little bit. Pretty soon we'll take off this nest. Well, let's fool with this star and this axis as a planet. That's time to do that next. Do things simultaneously with the globe and see if we can fool with it, ride it like a skateboard, get it to go up, womp, womp. I saw this plane, they were making it go like this, man-driven plane. Let's man-drive this. Man-driven. What do you say? Well, give it some thought. This is radio. Norman Woodstock Spalding, Barebone Broadcasting.